Greeting comrades, I hope you all doing well. Today's video is about excrementa. To be honest, I don't even want to touch it, okay? It's too greasy. But unfortunately, things start to spiral out of control and it start to affecting my community. So this wizard will disassemble this topic and deliver the final judgment. So without further ado, let's go straight into it. Now, some quick explanation for people who spent last 10 years under the rock and don't know what Loli is. Lolis are fictional characters with visual appearance of underage teenager females. They occur in animes and games that usually originate from Asian countries, mostly Korea and Japan. The Loli name comes from 1955 novel written by Vladimir Nabokov. A lot of people associate this fandom with some slimy criminal background. Personally, I think it's more linked with Asian type of beauty, as some 20-30-year-old Asian ladies looks like 14-15-year-old middle schoolers. And in most of these anime and games, this character do not behave like kids. They behave like old teenagers, all adults. But hey, this is just my speculation about origins of all of this. I don't know if it's true or it's just smoke and mirrors to fly under the radar.
You're a devil! Get away from me! Get away from me! He put his hands on me! You're a devil! Get away from me! I'll call 911!
So where is the drama, may you ask? So basically, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of full-fledged Loli purge at the moment. So let me give you some examples. This player got banned from tournament after posting the tweet. If you type Loli in Facebook, or it's called now Meta, you're gonna get this type of pop-up alerts that you should seek professional attention. And as you may guess, some people are really butthurt about it, and now this wizard need to judge current situation if it's good or it's bad.
The law! Drop your weapon!
And what about the law? So the example I'm gonna give you is from the country that I was actually living for some time. It's Switzerland. I spent there over a year. So I'm familiar, and this country is very strict in terms of law. They keep you on the short lash. Just one example, not related to this topic. In Switzerland have 8 million citizens and there is 3 million guns out of the wild registered in citizen hands. When was the last time you hear about school shooting in Switzerland? And there is a certain special individual that live in Switzerland. This gentleman have ordered from Japan about 66 pounds or 30 kilo of Loli hentai delivered to his home in Switzerland, and of course it got arrested by the border force and confiscated. But after some time and negotiation, it got released. So time for the final judgment. Issue number 1. Too little, too late. This, when I start playing Lineage 2 about 19 to 20 years ago, it was already a thing. And now what? Normies wake up and we gonna purge 20 years of degeneracy from internet. It's not gonna happen, it's just gonna generate the shitstorm. Issue number 2. Most governments, maybe one or two exceptions, don't really care about it. So we should follow the law or we should follow the rules made by Mark Zuckerberg. Issue number 3. When I'm hearing the argumentation, I'm getting like deja vu. Back in the old times, it was, when you're gonna play brutal games, you're gonna turn into murderer. Then it was, if you're watching homosexual materials, we'll turn you into the gay. And now it is, he is watching Loli, he is probably sexual predator. And of course, like all dramas, is just virtue signaling, because the real problem is in front of our faces. Let's watch.
I believe I have evidence that there are some parents who are using Patreon to sell images of their underage children to child predators. This video is from one of the Instagram accounts I believe is participating in this, and I can't imagine that this video was created to appeal to anyone other than someone who is attracted to young underage girls. And this is the profile where she claims to be a young Euro model managed and monitored by mom. And she has over 75,000 followers. 75,000 followers who are apparently interested in images such as this and this. Once again, I can't imagine this was created for anyone other than people attracted to children. And that is not even the worst of the images on her Instagram. But if you click that link, it would take you to her Patreon, which, by the way, you have to click and accept that you are about to see material that is 18 plus. And there, for a monthly subscription fee, you have access to over 850 images of her that can't be posted here. Now, her account has been reported to Patreon several times, and Patreon maintains that the owner of the account is at least 18 years old. Don't forget, she is managed and monitored by mom, who very well could be the owner of that Patreon. And I say that because I find others who are definitely using that loophole. Like this account with 157,000 followers, whose Patreon is called a family channel. Yet the promo video for that channel is only that young girl, offering photo sets such as swimwear, on the beach, and pool photo shoot extra. And despite claiming to be a family profile, her Instagram is nothing but pictures of her in bikinis, with the exception of this recent post where she celebrated her 12th birthday. Her Patreon has over 1,400 images that apparently 158,000 people are interested in seeing.
Before we gonna chase all the lolicoomers from Twitter and we gonna put this old lady into the jail for having the loli figurines, let's maybe fix the shit that is in front of our eyes. As you can see, the Patreon is pretty fact. But you don't know what it's not fact. This beautiful link, you can now subscribe to this wizard and support his mission on coffee.com. Extra content, kabash! Credits in my video. Special juice. Investigation is over. Wizard also over.